Hey, good morning.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and I am Deborah.
And I'm Tony.
Welcome, you guys.
Welcome to another Saturday morning.
Yes, yes.
This is a beautiful day. Although it is early, the sun is shining, and wow,
Yeah.
closer and closer to summer, right?
We're very close to summer,
Yes.
officially.
Officially, yes.
Yeah, to be summer.
But
Yes.
for us, we think it's already started. For us, it's started.
This heat has been up.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been.
Yeah.
So, and regardless of whether or not the sun is shining, it is a great day. You have to set the atmosphere for your day.
That's right. So I guess we have summer in our hearts, right?
Yeah. We got the sunshine in our hearts.
Sunshine in our hearts.
Yes, we do.
Our minds are focusing on that.
And hopefully it spills over onto you guys.
We are ready.
Yes.
We're ready to go.
Yes, we are. Yeah, so if I haven't yet said it, I think I did. But welcome, you guys.
Oh, yes. Welcome.
We are so glad to have you here with us again for another Saturday morning.
Yes.
So recently we have been talking about some of the memories that we've had as children.
Yeah.
And some of the things that we did as children and how important they were. And I guess at the time we didn't realize how important those things were. So I don't know if you guys was one of those children that every time you say something to them, the first thing out of their mouth would be, why? Why?
You're reading my thoughts, because I'm thinking exactly the same thing. And that's like the first thing as soon as kids learn to talk. Learn to talk. Well, usually the first word is no. Okay. And then the second word is like why?
Why?
Even though you give them an answer and it still doesn't make any difference. They ask you a why on the answer that you just gave.
Yes.
And that's something until it gets frustrating.
Yeah. Well, frustrating for you.
Yeah, for you, not for them.
Not for them, because they will keep it going.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that they keep asking the why because they really don't understand your response.
It's true.
It's not totally clear to them. Okay? Or they're not getting the feedback that they're expecting to get.
Yeah, no, and then now you say that's very significant because you can explain something to someone and they may not get it because of where they are, their level of understanding of concepts and and so on. But I always hear that the onus or the obligation is on you to communicate to that person what you're saying. You have to make sure they understand. So if their level of understanding is not up to where you are communicating, that means you got to change your communication somehow so that person can understand what you're saying.
And then we know what that does. That makes you an effective communicator.
That's right. That's what that's called.
Yeah, being very effective. Yeah, and being able to communicate technical things at a non-technical level, depending upon who your audience is.
That's true. So you can't take that too low. You can't understand me, so hey, I'm not talking to you.
And I take it the same way, being on the receiving end of needing a response. If I contact somebody for their expertise in something and they've got the technical information, they can't communicate it to me on a technical level if that's not where I am.
Yeah.
They have to communicate it to me on a level that I comprehend and understand.
That's true.
That's why I'm calling them in the first place.
That's why you hear people say some things, just tell me in plain English.
That's right.
What did you just say?
Right.
I don't understand all that gobbledygook, that technical jargon. I don't understand any of that. What did you tell me in plain English? What were you actually saying? What you actually saying to me? And that's very important. That's where that why comes in.
Yes.
Why?
And children know that. So that is the lead into today's subject.
Yes.
And that being question everything.
Question it.
Question it, y'all.
Well, now why would you question something? Because you want to understand. Sometimes it's people that are being deceptive, and trying to, what they say, pull the wool over your eyes. When you start to question that person, the whole thing falls apart for them because they cannot honestly answer all your questions truthfully without, you find out that they're saying something that they shouldn't say, or something that is not the truth. Because as people say, if you're telling the truth, you don't have to worry about what you have to say after that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're lying, you got to remember all the lies that you told before. So
Otherwise, your lies will catch up with you.
yeah, yeah.
That's where that comes from. But then you've got professional liars too. We've seen some in recent years.
Oh, but that's
Professional liars.
Yeah, they look you straight in the eye, and you would not know
Mm-hmm.
that they're telling a lie.
Mm-hmm. But question it.
Mm-hmm.
Question it. Because a lot of times you can sense when something is just off. And if something is just off, don't take them at their word for it. Question that
That's a
thing.
question. Yeah.
Question it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Questions bring out a lot. If you want understanding, if you want to understand something thoroughly, you ask questions. And, the Bible talks about in all you're getting, get understanding.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand how something works, man, you got it. Nobody can take that.
That's
from
right.
you. So that's why you question people, so that you can understand,
Mm-hmm.
where they're coming from. What is their perspective?
Mm-hmm.
What are they really, really saying? As people say, you got to read between the lines sometimes.
Absolutely.
So that you can hear what they are not telling you.
That's right.
And that's the reason you ask questions.
That's the
so
reason.
that you can hear what they don't want to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
what is their motive behind this thing?
That's true.
Yeah. And if you don't ask these questions, then the lack of that understanding and that lack of knowledge could definitely deter the path that you're on, or what you are trying to achieve or accomplish, because you're going off of false or misleading information.
That's true.
The decisions you make is going to be based on false or misleading information.
That's right. And your actions come from what you believe. So if somebody tells you a lie and you believe that lie, then your actions that follow is going to be based on that lie that you have now considered the truth.
That's right.
So that's why you have to question something that it says, so that you can get the truth of what it really is.
Right.
Because in questioning and understanding, then you form the belief that you're going to move on, and that is going to be your the center of your action.
That's right.
You're going to be moving based on that.
Yeah, you have to establish your own truth.
Yes, you have to. And if you don't establish it, you could be way off. How many people have told you things over the years that has not been true? That has been a lie, has been told to you in order to be an advantage for them, in order to benefit themselves and not you. And as a result, you believe that lie. And then a couple of years you realize that I was way off because I decided to believe what that person told me. So it is very important that before you form that belief, that you question that thing. Even if the person is frustrated with your questions. Don't you see reporters, when reporters trying to get something, you see what they do? They ask a question. And then they come
let it go.
Yeah, they come back and you give them some flippant answer, and then they come back and they ask you another question until it becomes annoying, So you say, okay, let me just go ahead and tell them this and be done with it, But that's what they're trying to get
or
to.
call them stupid reporter and turn off their mic. Somebody did that. Well, okay.
Well, but
we're not going to talk about that.
If you don't want to answer a question, there's some things that you do too. Yeah. You see some people, what they do, they put their hand up and block the camera.
Yeah.
They don't want to show their face anymore. So.
Yes.
But questions are very, very important.
Yeah. Getting the correct information is key critical, because history has been established on what somebody considers to be the truth. People have been oppressed because of a false sense of what they thought the truth was, or what they were told
That's true.
the truth was. And in their heart, they probably knew that whatever was established or said wasn't the truth,
Yeah.
but they went with it,
went
and
along with
history
it.
was established because of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now sometimes you got to do that too. You ask people questions that you already
You
know the answer.
to.
And that is a sure way of knowing if somebody is lying or not.
Absolutely.
You already know the answer, but you ask them because you want to
Ask them
see
anyway.
you want to see what their character is. What is it?
Yeah.
What are they about?
Yes.
You know the truth, but you want to see if that person is going to tell you the truth.
And parents are good as far as doing that with their kids.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Parents already know the truth, but they ask the question anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right about that. And you know, and we don't know if you guys have a prayer life and you know what you speak over yourself when you get up in the morning, this, that, and the other. But one of the things that you have to ask for and walk in is a spirit of discernment.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's right. When somebody tell you something, immediately you know whether that's true or not. They're just trying to get something from you.
That's right.
Because people tell you things just to get what they want to get.
Right. And that sets you up so that you know you are now in the position to ask the right questions.
Isn't that what they tell you all the time? You know, not just to ask questions, but you got to ask the right questions. Because if you do not know what to ask, you're going to get answers that you do not really want.
That's right.
You know, what answers, the question you ask is, what answers do I really want? Before I start questioning somebody, what is it that I'm really trying to find out? And when you know what you want to find out, then now you can formulate your questions to bring forth those answers that you're looking for.
That's true.
And if the person want to deviate, you know, and want to go somewhere, you ask them a question that brings them right back. This is what I'm asking. This is what I want to know. Okay? And they can go around as much as they want, but you got that question. Sometimes you hear people say, would you just answer my question? Because they realize the person not answering the question. Because you can
tap dancing around.
Yeah, you can say you know, and you see it a lot with politicians, you know, and public figures. Somebody asks them a direct question. What do? They just dance all around it, and they do not answer the question. And then they say next, but they haven't answered your question.
Haven't answered the question.
And when that reporter come back and ask another question, say, "Look, you know what? You know, let somebody else have a chance to ask a question," because they don't want to answer, tell you the truth.
And you know what? And then the next reporter up,
they ask them the same thing.
Ask the same thing. But you know, for me, and I know for you too, I ask questions because I know I need to answer to these questions. To be effective in whatever it is that I am currently doing.
Yes.
So that's why I ask the questions. And I'm going to continue to ask these questions until I get the response that I need so I can be effective.
Right. Right.
You know, in my decision making and in my actions.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, I'm at this phase of my life, okay, don't waste my time.
Time is precious.
Don't waste my time. Don't.
Very precious.
It's very precious. Yeah. Don't waste it.
And as you get older, you realize that, you know.
That's where you are.
Your time is not.
It's valuable.
It's not flipping. You can't just waste time
No.
now, you know. You gotta use that time effectively and make it count for something.
Right.
You know, that's something that's going to help somebody. It's going to move people closer to the real truth, and you know, and help people and build them up, and you know, things like that. Your time is important. There's a scripture that says, "Redeeming the time, because the days are evil." Redeem the time. You know that's what the word of God is saying. So that means that you take that time and you make the most of it. Don't let it just run like water, you know.
And do what it wants to do.
Just go down the drain. No, you use that time.
That's right.
Use that time, because that time, you can't get that, as people tell you can't get that time back.
Can't get it back.
Goes by, it's done.
So if I'm operating on incorrect information, okay, I have spent all this time thinking, okay, that I have been effective in the use of my time.
Yeah.
Just to find out at the end because it started off with a lie. I'm operating in a lie. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I question everything. And I am very intentional in my question. And the reason why I'm very intentional in my question, because I fully understand how people operate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, human nature, you know.
For whatever reason, they don't want to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They don't.
That's true.
And it's sad but true.
Yeah.
So I am very intentional. And if I ask the question and I can very clearly hear that it's going off in the wrong direction, that's that spirit of discernment. It's going off in that wrong direction. Wait, hold up. Okay, let's back it up. Just stop right there. Let's back it up. Okay, this is what I am asking. If I have to, pose it in a different way, let me do exactly. This is what I am asking. Okay? And to get whoever back on the right track. We're supposed to be better for it at the end of this communication.
That's right.
Not the worse for it.
Yeah.
And if you don't communicate effectively, like if I say something to someone or I question something, and if it is not fully understood, or you don't understand why the question is being asked in the first place, I'll say, do you understand? Do you have any questions?
Right.
Don't tell me, no, I understand and I don't have any questions, just for me to leave that exchange and then to find out you went to somebody else. You know what she said to me and this, that, and the other. Why would you do that?
Yeah, ask the person to make sure you understand.
Yeah, because the only person that can answer your questions or your concerns is right here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's right here.
Don't go to somebody on the side that don't even know what
don't
you're
even know
about.
Because you know what they're hearing? They're hearing one side of the story, and that being yours.
And everybody will give you an answer.
Everybody will give you a different perspective of what they feel, the way you should be feeling.
Yeah.
Tell 10 people that same, your version of that story.
They're going
to give you 10 different.
Yeah. But which answer do you want?
Yeah.
You want the truth, right?
So come back to the source.
So you come to the source, is right.
That's right.
Come to the source.
Right.
That's a very important point right there.
Yeah. You
come to the source. The source has all the answers. Don't go to somebody who don't know.
That's right.
You come to the source. Come to the source. Yeah. And that's another subject right there. That's why you see me got, kind of slow on what I said.
Yeah.
Just come to the source, because we can jump off from there and we would be here all day talking about the source.
That's right.
So
that's right.
I don't even want to touch that subject right now.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. Otherwise,
just want to keep
2 hours later.
Just want to keep you here that you question
everything. Yes.
Until you are satisfied in your own mind, in your own heart, that what you are hearing is true and it lines up with everything that you know.
Right.
That is when you are satisfied and you're at ease. That's when people stop asking questions. Except a child. Because since a child don't understand certain things, they don't know when to stop asking you the why. So you gotta say, would you just stop saying why? That's what you have to do with a child eventually. Just stop it.
Yeah. But we have to take a play out of their books though and question it. At least once. At least one time.
At least one time, yeah.
For sure.
Question everything. That's
Absolutely.
it right there.
That's it.
Everything.
That's it. So
make sure you get an understanding.
That's right.
Of what you're questioning. Don't just question and accept any answer. Do you understand?
Yes.
What they're telling you?
Yeah.
Are you sure you understand?
And not only to the point that you understand what is being presented or told to you, okay, but to the point where there is no room for deviation.
That's why the writing comes into effect right there.
Absolutely.
And what people do too, to solidify what they're asking you. You hear people use this statement. Okay, let me tell you what I just heard. What I heard you say. I'm going to repeat what I heard you say, and you tell me if this is what you're actually saying. And sometimes you have to do that. You know, so you're saying what your understanding is of what that person just told you. And then that person has the opportunity to say, no, 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 that's not what I meant. This is what I meant. And in that way, you ratify and you question and all that till you come to what is considered the truth of that particular matter that both of you agree on. And when both of you agree, okay, that's the truth. So don't come back to me 2 months, later,
Right.
are you telling me you did not say da 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 da? Because before we ended that conversation, we exchanged and made sure that we ratified and all that stuff to come to one central truth
That's right.
that we both agreed on. So don't tell me later that that's not what you agreed
That's
to.
right.
And that's sometimes what you have to do.
That's
You
right.
got to repeat to that, say to that person what you think you heard them say.
Absolutely.
So that they can verify whether it's true or
That's
not.
right. So guys,
But question everything.
yes, the point in this whole Saturday morning session is to be effective in your communication.
That's right.
Whether it is in writing, okay, or whether it is verbally. Be effective
Effective is right.
in your communication and question it,
Yeah.
okay, until it is plain, until it is clear.
That's right.
So you are always operating in the truth.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, you did that.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did that. So once again, guys, thank you so much for spending this Saturday morning with us. We are so glad that you joined us for this particular ride.
Yeah.
We're always glad to have you along.
Oh, of course.
Yes,
of course.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. And if you enjoyed this conversation, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do share.
Yes.
And please do press that subscribe button below
subscribe.
and join our family. We'd love to have you along.
Yes, we do.
And remember, guys, to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged.
Yes.
Yes, be blessed in this day.
Be blessed.
It is a great day.
It is a wonderful day.
Yes, so you make it your own kind of special.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
I like how you said that.
Yes.
Say it again.
Make it your own kind of special.
See how she puts that spell?
We definitely will. We definitely will. Yes, you guys. And we said before, if there's anything in particular that you would like us to talk about, please do leave that in the comments below.
Please do.
Yes, absolutely. We are here for you guys.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So until we meet again, keep growing,
Grow.
keep thriving,
Thrive.
and keep pushing those boundaries
Push those boundaries.
and question everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Question everything.
Yes.
Until you are satisfied
That's right.
that you have the truth about that matter.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Absolutely. Because we want you guys to be the best you that you can possibly be.
That's right.
Absolutely. So, guys, we will see you next Saturday.
Yes.
On another Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.